Back and appreciate the path that I've been on and how far I've come very often, because I'm so focused on the task at hand, which is the biggest fight of my life, and every single time I have a next fight, so I can't really look back where I came from. But yeah, I mean, if I do sit there and 2007, my dad drove me from Arizona, 14 hours to Greeley, Colorado, dropped me off, and I knew absolutely nobody. And so yeah, to think of myself then and to see where I've come, I mean, it's taken a lot of hard work, but I've just been so blessed with amazing coaches and amazing mentors, and luckily I haven't ever strayed too far from the path. I haven't been perfect the whole time. I definitely have made mistakes. I think like all of us will, but I think I always knew that something bigger and better was out there.
Oh, really? Nice. What's up, Holmes? Hold on.
We test a lot of the positions that we had a lot of drills before for the previous week. We are going now finish the 4 week, going to a fight. Today was more testing ground about the position we drill. So you can see he's pretty familiar with the positions right now. So it's just more a flow, down week, revealing the things we worked for this fight. Next week we should be pushing a little bit harder, but everything's already in there. He's not guessing. There's no second guessing where he's at. So he understands the game plan, what we want for him on the ground.
5 on the medicine ball slam, and then 30 seconds on the high plank. Got 3 rounds here. 30 seconds, 5, and then 30 seconds. You got about a minute rest after that high plank. All right, round 1, ready? And go. Time. High plank, push-up position, and go.
Yeah, I think obviously Justin being at the level he's at, the stakes are higher, but you would never sense that being around him, being around the team. The team is super relaxed, and I think they understand the stakes, but they also understand that this is something that we all love, and so to be around that kind of makes it a little bit easier and just makes you enjoy it, really, honestly. So it's exciting to be at that level, but to also understand that this is fun at the end of the day. Obviously, being at the White House is huge for him, and so I think being a part of the team, it's ultimately about just doing what we can to get him there and to accomplish this goal of his, to become a UFC champ and fight in front of his country. So, yeah.
All right, 2, 1, and go. Let's get it. Come on. Push. Let's go. Come on, Justin. Stay on that. Time. Pop. Be up there. Let's go. Come on. Pull. 1, and let's get it. Come on. Sprint, X. Let's go. Sprint, X. Go. Save nothing. Let's go. All out. Come on. 3 seconds. Time.
Justin Gaethje is training like a man on a mission, and the hype around his massive showdown with Ilia Topuria is getting louder every single day. The MMA community can't stop talking about it, as training clips, bold predictions, and nonstop debates take over social media. Fans and fighters alike are trying to figure out who really has the edge before this huge clash at the upcoming White House event. Gaethje is bringing his trademark pressure and savage, striking into the fight, while Topuria steps in with insane confidence and major momentum behind him. The tension is building fast because once these two finally stand across from each other, somebody is getting dragged into...
Do you see yourself winning this fight?
I have to put him to sleep. One of us is going to get knocked out, I promise you that. Missiles will be thrown on the White House lawn on June.
Asterisk according to Ben Sherrington, one of the coaches helping Justin Gaethje sharpen his wrestling. This training camp has been locked in on brutal clinch work and intense grappling situations that could become a huge factor against Ilia Topuria. The team clearly knows this fight could get messy fast, so they've been pushing Gaethje hard in every session. The camp has reportedly been studying footage from Topuria's past fights nonstop while drilling very specific positions inside the cage. Gaethje has also been training with elite-level grapplers to tighten up his defensive wrestling and improve his control during scrambles and pressure exchanges. Charrington even said Gaethje keeps looking
Non-stop moving, non-stop moving.
Great day. I mean, the room was packed, so a little bit challenging there, but kind of geared the practice obviously towards the guys that have fights coming up. Specifically Justin here. Did a lot of wall wrestling today. Just focusing on potential situations that we could end up in, things that we've seen from some previous fights that Ilia's been in, and just trying to address those positions. And I did want to focus on some of those grappling positions since George is in town. We just need to hammer that. I mean, that's a spot that Justin's getting better and better in, and more comfortable. So the more time we can spend on it, the better.
Asterisk, but it's not just Justin Gaethje's training sessions getting attention right now. His conditioning, recovery, and weight management are also being watched very closely as camp starts getting more intense. In a recent interview, Gaethje's personal chef explained that every adjustment to his diet is carefully planned around how he performs during the week, making sure his body stays strong without getting completely drained. The goal is simple: keep Gaethje powerful, healthy, and explosive without forcing him through a brutal weight cut before the fight with Ilia Topuria. The team reportedly wants him entering the cage feeling sharp, energized, and dangerous instead of...
Yeah, it really depends on his weight. So right now we're trying to get him to eat more, so putting in more food. And so if he stays at a particular weight, then we keep the same. If he goes below, then we up it. If he goes above, then we start pulling some things. So it literally depends on day-to-day, week per week. So around this time when we're a month out, he needs to kind of be at 175. He should not go above that, and it's really not good if he goes below that. So that's where we try and keep him. So that's the weight I try and gauge at as to what to feed him.
Asterisk, while Justin Gaethje's conditioning and nutrition continue getting monitored closely, the coaching staff is also carefully managing the physical punishment he takes during camp. The team clearly doesn't want him burning out before he even steps into the cage against Ilia. Head coach Trevor Whitman revealed that Gaethje is currently going through a lighter recovery week before the hardest stretch of training begins. The focus right now is helping Justin recover from the damage built up over years of brutal fights, while still sharpening his grappling alongside elite athletes in camp. Whitman reportedly has been very impressed with Gaethje's wrestling improvements so far. But
right? So we're gonna do this. Go with this hand, let go of the biceps, and you go inside his leg, this foot. Pull it in. Boom. And catch this knee.
So today is Wednesday. We're 4 weeks out, 3.5 weeks out from the fight. This is our down week before we really push hard on the third and the second week. And the reason for the down weeks is to take a little bit of shock off. So a lot less of power shots on mitts and bags, just to let his body recover before we go really hard. So we got George back out here, and man, we have a ton of grappling we're doing this week. So it's just been so fun, and just seeing the flow in Justin's grappling is just great. Like his consistency in his grappling has just stepped it up, and man, it's fun to watch all this stuff. But yeah, these down weeks are so important. And next week, Justin ain't gonna like me. Week after that, he ain't gonna like me, but he's gonna like me a lot because he's gonna be in shape for the fight. But yeah, we're about to push really hard, but it's just great to see all this grappling.
he's going to do the switch, right? So we're going to do this. Go with this hand, let go the biceps, and you go inside his leg, this foot. Pull it in, boom, and catch these knees. So today's Wednesday. We're 4 weeks out, 3.5 weeks out from the fight. This is our down week before we really push hard on the third and the second week. And the reason for the down weeks is to take a little bit of shock off. So a lot less power shots on mitts and bags, just to again let his body recover before we go really hard. So we got George back out here in man. We have a ton of grappling we're doing this week. So it's just been so fun, and just seeing the flow in Justin's grappling is just great. Like, his consistency in his grappling has just...
To have an opportunity like this to do something so legendary is special. It's definitely everything that 18-year-old kid would have asked for, when it comes to opportunities to do something great. Obviously it's a little bit narcissistic to want to do and be something great for yourself, but I do understand what it does for my family and my coaches and all my friends and all the people that I wrestled in. I wrestled thousands of matches when I was a kid through college, and so a lot of those people may have remembered wrestling me, and so for them to see and for so many people to see me come this far, it feels great.
Asterisk Justin Gaethje also spoke about how important this moment is at this stage of his career, saying it represents everything he dreamed about as a kid, chasing greatness through wrestling and fighting. Even though every fighter wants to build a legendary legacy, Gaethje made it clear this upcoming battle means far more to him than just fame or attention. For Justin, this fight represents years of sacrifice made not only by himself, but also by his family, coaches, and teammates who believed in him long before he became a star in the UFC community. From endless wrestling tournaments to painful lessons learned through defeat, Gaethje feels every struggle helped shape this moment. He sees this opportunity as something everybody around...
It's all your life, and you fought on some of the biggest stages. But this event, it's unique. Does it feel different? Does it feel bigger than what you experienced before?
The opponent feels bigger. Obviously...
He's only 5'7".
Well, he feels smaller, but no, he's 17-0. He's beat two guys that I've lost to. And he is, number 2 on the pound-for-pound list?
I think so.
It's, all of my championship fights, obviously, when you fight for the championship, you're going to fight the best guys in the world. I got Khabib, I got Oliveira, and now I got Topuria. So, as a fighter, I would ask for nothing more. This opportunity to do something so great is everything I could ask for. Win or lose, I want...
Considering that this event is going to be outside and it may be hot, there's not going to be AC, do you change anything in your preparation for this fight compared with other fights?
Yes. So, halfway between my workouts, they make me go in the sauna for 20 minutes, and then I come back out and do the rest of my workout, or after every workout, I go straight into the sauna. But ultimately, I know that whatever I face, he faces. So I hope it's crazy. I hope there's crazy bugs, crazy humidity, crazy weather, lightning, thunder, and then we get to fight. It'll be even more special.